Well, guys, it's been a long while. Sorry about the hiatus. I'm not going to make any promises because these things come off and on. It's just trying to get back into the hobby. I've put it off for a few months. This is probably the best time to get back into it. Starting with something light and then going back into the heavy stuff like building the layouts, running the electronics. So, one of the main tasks to get right into it. Sorry, the one of the main tasks in terms of making sure my railroad can be operated when I'm ready is having a catalog of all my stock. So we're talking probably an Excel spreadsheet that's got all of the train numbers, car numbers, any issues with them, what they could potentially be used for, extra research, homework to do, maintenance to perform, stuff like that. I've already started, so we move these over here. These are two recent purchases, 1 and 2. So I've catalogued these in a notepad. I'll show you that later if you want. So what that does is start me up so that I'll have the information I need to start typing in the Excel spreadsheet. So moving forward, I should have a log of at least what I'm aware I have, so that instead of just buying blindly, I at least have some information in terms of, okay, do I already have that number? Say, take for example this. I'm probably not going to buy another rivet counter. It'll probably be an operator version for this scale train Orthorax, but it'd be good to make sure the next one I buy doesn't have the same number, because from what I understand, it's not the greatest experience trying to change the numbers, especially on models like these. So if I can get away with it, I will start buying stuff which I don't already have, especially in terms of the numbers. So that will be useful in terms of the Excel spreadsheet. And then going into operations, which is ambitious, and this isn't a promise I'm making. This may not turn out until I move to another place and actually have a solid plan. But if we ever get to operations, we will have a car log and we can start building potential manifests, especially the passenger manifests. I'm so excited for those. And I keep saying that to myself, but I'm not getting any closer. But there you go. So without rambling too much, and apologies again for not being on for a while, let's get into the old start cataloging these models, and I'll walk you through the process. It's fairly quick and simple, and it could be quite boring for everybody, but you can call me a show off, but I do like to show off sometimes. It's nice to appreciate your stuff and do it in a way that you can explore other outreaches and items in terms of like YouTube here and sharing on different social media websites. But so good. So no, I've got those two. Put them down in the notebook already, so they're done. They're back in their packages. I do like those two models, but let's keep moving. So next pick, since we've got really nice models, let's go for really, I wouldn't say bad, but really odd one. This may not be mine, but there you go. Okay, so what we do generally, anything that's in the box, we get it out of the box first. See, that's fairly decent actually, because you would expect with the old Atlas stuff, maybe, not entirely, that it wouldn't be that detailed, it wouldn't be that quality. Of that quality you'd probably see like from the scale trains crew. But looking at it from here, it may have been taken care of and detailed by someone else, or it may have come in the box like that. So here we go. I'll read out the number and the item again, just for sanity's sake. bring it into full view. There we go. So this is what we do. We take a picture as well. So, but I'm going to use this video as a picture shot, unless I can take a picture here. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, let me try that again. Snap. Perfect. I've got a picture of the old girl. So this is a Southern Pacific SD35. It's number 77014. Interesting, because on the side you can see 6912. Very curious. Someone got their models mixed up when they sold it. Never mind, I ain't complaining. Good little model. So yeah, we've got that. Let's start taking details, shall we? So when we take the details, and I've lost my pen. Where is the pen? Oh, there's the pen. Right here in front of the camera. Beautiful. So, take the details of the box. So if we can, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll put it on top of the train. You don't need to see much of that. So, this may not even be an SD35, to be honest, considering the numbering is different. But again, I ain't complaining. The model's nice. It's in Southern Pacific. I like Southern Pacific. Win-win. Catch. So, we're going to put in this then 6912. Actually, box equals 7014. And according to the box, this is an SD35. It is powered Southern Pacific grey. It's not in the speed lettering as well. I don't think I should expect it to be in that speed lettering for these type of things. What about the number boards even? Sorry, what do they say? No, the number boards match. The rear number boards don't have anything, but the front number boards have the number. So this is an Atlas model, where we think it's an Atlas model anyway. Atlas knuckles for couplers. What about, so the other thing I take note of for the engines at least is the cab interiors. Can we see any cab interiors? It's actually really good detail, I'd say. That does not look like a cab interior, but I could be wrong. Stick it up in the light. We'll put a question mark into that, because I imagine it would need some maintenance anyway. So we'll find out during the maintenance. Possible cab interior. Maintenance recommended. Cool. Looks in pretty good shape. I won't test these DC engines because I've got the DCC power pack wired up. So unfortunately, my little friends, you'll be tested later on. I think when we bought it though, it was tested and it does run. But either way, when we get around to it, we will test this beauty. So that's one done. So what we do then is if it's been in a box, we put it in a box. Obviously, if it doesn't come in a box, we make note of it and say outside of box to locate box. Oh yes, and the price as well is worth noting. So that one I believe is dollars. That's dollars. Yeah, that looks like dollars. So take a quick picture. Click. Yep, got it. Into the checked pile. And put the price, $35, I believe. Perfect. Right, next model. So that was an older model. Let's do something, I'd say maybe newer, flashier. Something flashier. Let's be dangerous, shall we? Now this was ordered from a supplier in New Jersey. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's only one part of the box. And if we just start taking it tandem, you've already seen the hint of it. a very long box. The box fits within this rear track, so that's what we're going to do. So, carefully, because when I got this out the first time, this fell apart on me, and it is notorious for that because of the way it is and the way it's built. So, we're going to be extra careful. Get all the decals and stuff out of the way. So, how do we do this? Tell you what, let's remove the top. Now, you are more than welcome to me to suggest ways of removing this from the box without this cowboy rhetoric, but I'm doing it this way. So, on the track, like so, because I'm crazy. It stays in one piece, I don't have to fiddle around with it. So, because of the nature of this model, it's got instructions on how to handle it. That's what you saw earlier as I was moving the box across the view. So, let me just find that quickly, just so you see it. Oh, here we go. So, it says, stop. To avoid damage, follow removal instructions. Lift out by plastic wrap. Well, we failed that one. We did it a weird way, as you see here. Either way, let's continue. All three cars should be removed from the box and placed on the track together without uncoupling them from each other. That's a very good piece of advice. I wish I took that a bit more seriously. So, probably the best way to keep these bad boys together is to grab the troublesome sides. Yeah, make sure you've got weights. Secure them on the track in some way, and then you can. Yes, I did it. I'm not a Muppet anymore. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Isn't she adorable? Can they come closer a little bit? I'm not too fussed about that, but these are fantastic models, I would say. Not blowing my own trumpet here. Right, so let's get a shot of this side. I believe this is the diner. Hang on. No, hang on, sorry. I'm sure people with more knowledge than me could tell you what this is. Which one's which. But either way, I am not bothered. One of them is a coffee car for like cafe. The kitchen is obviously the center car, which I'll show you in a minute. And the other one is dining. Can we tell by the interiors? That's the other thing, they have interiors, which is lovely. And they also have lights. I don't think it works with DCC, but we'll see. I'll do my research first before I do something crazy, like Ramble style. But let me just give you, so, first side. Click. Can we get the kitchen in? Yes, we can. Click. And then move this bad boy to the edge and get the other one in. Whatever it is. Click. Perfect. And move that to the center. It wasn't really in the center. It might have been in the center before. We'll see. And now I can't get the camera to stay. There we go. Right. There we go. Very beautiful models. So let me just make note of these then. Oh, we have some instructions, so that may allude as to which one's which. So, instructions. There we go. So, this one we're looking at here. Southern Pacific Articulated Diner Exploded View Diagrams. Well, yes, of course it's exploded view. But does it tell us? Does it tell us? Does it tell us? Does it tell us? So, doesn't give us much to work with. Okay, so one side So the coffee car doesn't have a actual compartment, unless it does. No, it has a compartment. Oh, tough. Very tough. Maybe the undercarriage will tell us. No, that's almost identical as well. Indeed. What else can we learn about it? Shoot. It's going to give us trouble identifying that. Maybe. Yeah, they were almost identical. You see, one car has a extended, let me say extended, one car has the extended side, and that apparently is a diner. So the last one we showed you on the left is in fact the diner car. There we go. Let's work with that. But you are more than welcome to correct me in the comments. And also gives you instructions on how to reassemble. If, for example, you did what I did when I first got it, and I pulled it out of the box and it all fell to pieces. That was a fun slog, but it was fun to put it back together because I could prove to myself I'm not entirely useless. But then again, I knew this, so there you go. So you want to watch me be a goober and try and put this back in the box? Wish me luck. I'd just like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, because I'll probably miss it if this does fall apart. So it said do it via the plastic. Maybe there's a better way to do this. Let me remove the polystyrene ring jack hole first. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's try it this way. Okay. Sorry for whispering. Okay. Push them together. No, don't you dare stick. No, don't you dare fall apart. You love each other. You must stay together. Stick. Stay the line. Keep the line. Stick with me. Hold the line. Find yourself walking through a field of wildflowers. The sun in your eyes. Do not be troubled, for you are already dead. Oh, you're in Elysium as well. There we go. And then, oh. Plastic. No, stop right there. Stop right there. Thank you very much. Okay, stage 1 complete. This is not anything like the space shuttle, but it does feel like it for me. So pick your experiences and judge accordingly. Oh my goodness. I'm not totally useless. That's brilliant. She's back in. They are back in, and they can fall asleep. I don't care what they identify themselves with. I'm not that type of person. They can identify it whatever they want. Because quite frankly, they look beautiful. There we go. Right. That's in the packaging. I don't need to have them out to make notes because I know they are beautiful models. But let's just stick them back into the box. The box which has shown us so much. There really. Yeah, have the view of the box as we're trying to get it out. Ooh, sorry about that. Spare with me. Oh, camera didn't want to play anymore. May have to get additional supports. We'll see. See, I got this beautiful camera mount. The only thing is it's made of plastic, so anything that's made of plastic will go bye-bye fairly quickly if you give it too much stress. And unfortunately, I give it too much stress at times. So, oh, here we go. So hopefully that's the right way. Oh, yeah, that is. Oh! No, everything's falling apart. Everyone else is scared. Sorry, let me pause it. Okay, got something more sturdy now. So hopefully, oh, now the cart's trying to escape. We're trying to be clever here. We've got the box upside down. We're just going to try and slide the car in. But the car's having none of that. It's trying to get out. So quickly and efficiently, as if that I can achieve that. Please. Quickly and efficiently, my love. No, 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 no. No, one's come out completely. He does not want to get back in. Oh, please, don't do this to me. Got someone. Oh, yes, yes, get back in there. It's safe in there for you. You won't fall apart. I've got you. I'll be your support animal. There you go. In you go. No, no. Now the papers don't want to be part of this. Yeah, well, you know papers. They judge you before they even know you. There you go. Okay. Kind of safe. Kind of flummoxed. Let's fix that quickly. But you can't do this to me. I've done so much for you already. And then we just put the valuable instructions at the top. There you go. As seen here. Now we know the next Muppet who reads it won't break it. But let's be honest with each other. It'll be me. And I will probably break it again. But that's fine. Okay, let's start making notes of this beautiful model. In fact, no, we didn't. Right. That's fine then. Oh, damn it. Sorry for cursing. I believe. Oh my goodness. After all that faffing and trying to work things out, guess what's on the side of the box? Articulated dining car. Coffee. What's the number there? Coffee 10261. Kitchen 10260. Diner 10259. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas is a Muppet. But it was fun, really, wasn't it? Okay. So that's our proving system. In fact, I think I want to know if I was right. That's the main thing. Was I right? Let's see. Let's see. So, can we see the numbers from the box with the plastic? Yes, barely. Okay. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Oh, look, it's my reflection. Oh, look, it's a reflection of the phone. Oh, dear. Try not to have a heart attack. Sorry, that may be a bit insensitive, but I'm just making a joke. It's not intended to be insensitive. Okay. Here we have SP 102 something 102 618. 618. Now, if we refer back to the side of the box. Yes. And now, if we look at the other side, I think I was right. Oh, no. I think I did bring it apart a little bit. Here, let me show you. Let me show you, ladies and gentlemen. This poor thing, look. Look. Can you see? Can you see? Look what I did to it. It's fallen apart. We'll fix that when we get it out next. But just for proof, the extended side we saw is in fact the diner. Hallelujah, I was right, even though I didn't need the end of the box. Who needs manuals and supports anyway? Well, technically I do, because I've separated the diaphragms again. What you gonna do? There you go. Well, there's that. Let's carry on with the taking of the notes. Leave that there for your boys and girls. Right, so item number 696. This quaint Southern Pacific morning daylight car, 1941 pre-war. So any of your beauty counters in there will get extremely mad if you see this being run with my F7s. As if I would care. Sorry. I should probably put the low on the main voices, but there you go. 696 BLI SP Morning Daylight. In brackets. Oh, let's take a picture of that as well. There you go. in brackets 1941 pre-war. Okay, so underscore that. So, in under brackets, articulated, sensitive cars times 3. There you go. Very sensitive. Treat them with respect. Okay, so first we have. Oh, I see. It's a dining car dash coffee. Okay, dining car dash coffee. Number. Can't see it on the camera. Let's push it out a bit for you. There you go. Number 10261. Perfect. Kitchen. The little stubby one in the middle. But stubby is good for kitchens. Stubby, we like stubby. Kitchen. Number 10260. And then dining. That is 10259. And then that's in brackets. Not a complete Muppet because I could guess which one was which. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. No, sorry. Very good condition. Boxed. But box is worn. Lighted. Knuckles. Metal wheel sets. Strike under, strike under. Congratulations, you are now on the inventory, my friend. Perfection. Next. I could show you the brass models that were given to me from a late great uncle. Well, very much appreciated. Well, actually, not just me, it was shared between my father and my nephew as well, and me, I would say. These are quite great models. I'll save those till later, but here we go. Next on the agenda, this was a present for getting a hospital appointment arranged to check one of long-standing issues I had. I never checked for a while. Not very nice. It's a little traumatic for me, but in the end it was done. I know pretty much what it might be now. Just waiting for the doctor to come back and let me know. It's nothing serious. It's just something that's been with me for a while, and I should have listened to the people that cared about me and told me to get it checked out. There you go. May that be a lesson to you. Back on topic. So this is the present for going from the wife. Very much appreciated. I believe it needs to be assembled. And FYI, if you haven't guessed already, I do like blue boxes. But to be honest, you've only seen two. You've only seen the Atlas stuff. So yeah, it's probably disingenuous to say that, and you should know that. No. That's just me being silly. I will show you why I like blue boxes in a bit. But for now, blue box. So let's open her up. Yes, she's in parts. I like that. I do enjoy the thrill of having to build something. It's just getting around to it. There we go. Picture, ladies and gentlemen. Let me focus on the area. That's it. Picture. Beautiful. So let's make the basics assumptions, shall we? I imagine this is going to have horn hooks and plastic wheel sets. Yes, I can already tell. No, let's not disturb it too much. Let it have its sleep and slumber. Take a picture of the box. Box it. Click. Okay. Right, catalogue it. So, which number with which? 15268. So that will be, yes, bottom number. Okay. Right, let's go. So, I'm running out of battery, folks, so I may have to cut this short at some point. And I will continue another time. 15268. 54. I think that's foot PS cover. Apologies, I'm not quite familiar with the freedom units. Rio Grande. Grande? Eh, same difference. Athern. Blue box. Strike. Unassembled. Horn hooks. Plastic wheel sets. Wheels. Needs to be weighted. Some detailing. That's that one. You are catalogued, my friend. Okay. Shall we do the brass? Do the brass? No, let's not do the brass. Let's do Wolfers Ready to Run. Slumber Coach. This is a recent purchase. I would say not much of a steal, but I'm a passenger geek. Not a prototypical passenger geek, just a passenger geek. You will notice that daylight car, as we said, pre-war. But this is after Amtrak took over. So, what is going on there, Mr. Model Railroader? Are you just playing with trains? No, sir, Mr. Rivet Counter. I am just getting what I like. And what I like is passenger trains in all shapes and sizes, whatever railroad is run. So long as it's U.S. railroad, I'm good with that. But yes, I do prefer to get entire trains as opposed to part trains, but then we could probably work with the excuse that this is a transition stuff. I think I do have transition items in the perspective of the Amtrak transition from the main railroads, so I could get away with that. But yes, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a slumber coach. In case I haven't told you already, I'm not that knowledgeable in terms of railroading. I just see something I like and I want to be part of the train. If I'm taken out when we're out in America and we see a train manifest and there's particular cars I like and I recognize them, I get them. That's me in a nutshell. But yes, this is a Bud's 24-8 slumber coach. It is unnumbered, which I like. And I think there's decals included. That's what I like about these Wolfers stuff, because you can number them yourself. But we do have to make note of it, that we haven't tried decaling yet. And that may cause trouble. But yes, let's start cataloguing this before we run out of battery. So, it is a number... Oh, sorry. Let's use the boxes. There you go. 932-6362. Unnumbered in brackets. Cool. Bud. Oh, can we take a picture of that? Picture. Clock. Bud. 24-8. Slumber. Coach. 85 feet, I hope. Phase 2. Amtrak. Phase 2. Wolfers. Ready to run. Needs decals. Has interior. knuckles, couplers. These could be fairly good, possibly details as well, some detailing, but we'll see. Plastic trucks, but that's not much of an issue if it runs. With that, taking notes of whether it's plastic or metal trucks and wheels. With the trucks, it's more, I think, in terms of if it doesn't run very well during operation sessions. Again, this is looking to the future, which may not happen here, it may happen elsewhere. If it's got plastic trucks but metal wheel sets, but it's still running a bit iffy, it's probably a good idea to try different trucks as well. But assuming it's not the track work, and then we got metal wheels as well. Perfect. Oh, in brackets, may need interior paint, lighting. We'll see. I'm going to put this. It's also a bit of a wish list for maintenance and adding stuff, so it's all good. I'd like to get it to the stage where it's as beautiful as that daylight set of 3 we saw earlier. So that's the idea. So let's get her back in the box. We've got everything we need. We've got the pictures, and after this is packed away, I believe we can stop there for the day. Cool. In she goes. Which way should she go? Like this? Yes, like this. Like a glove. Wonderful. Slot over. Beautiful. Let me just show you. For those of you that are not familiar with the ready-to-run kits and the decals, there you go. So you can do all sorts of things. In fact, if we wanted to, we could run over with what is there? Southern Pacific, Atlantic Coast, Pennsylvania, Santa Fe. I love it. I don't know if that will look stupid or not, but to me, that's a thing of beauty. Yeah, you got the Amtrak standard stuff. You've got the number boards here. If we point it, yep. There's the Santa Fe stuff up there. I love me Santa Fe. Southern Pacific is also got, so I could play around with those as well if I wanted to. We'll see. Again, I would doubt that Amtrak would run with those if they've got the paint scheme there already. So we'll see. Depends on how hard I want to annoy people who are trying to run prototypically. We'll see. Yeah, in she goes. Thank you for your presentation. We will get back to you regarding the audition. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Congratulations. That's okay. So we've catalogued before we go. Off camera, we catalogued 2 items. So that's in total 6 items to catalog today. We've got this to go. Then we got stuff over there. Stuff over there. And if we get any past that, we've got the stuff down there. And there's even more. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. This is just the start. This is just a sneak peek. Also, just to show you, the notepad. I love this. This is also a gift from my wife. I love it. I think this was an anniversary present, I remember correctly. Genuine general view of the evolution, and then it goes down to, as you see. I love it. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully it didn't bore you too much. Hopefully it didn't feel like a brag too much. But yes, some people like their bragging rights, and I like mine sometimes, but not too much, you know what I mean? So I'm going to sign out now. Again, very grateful for your viewership and any comments in terms of information to support these wonderful items would be very much appreciated. Either way, it's nice to be back in some shape or form. No promises if it continues. It's just how it is and how I feel. Very sorry if you get invested in this. Please try to avoid that at all costs, because if you look back in my history, you'll probably see that there's been stints of 1 or 2 years of silence. That's just mainly because of other issues, life issues. Not really issues, but dedications and commitments that get in the way, and sometimes it's just didn't get interested at the point of time. I'll always be interested in some form in trains. I'll still buy them every now and then, but it's being up here, doing the work, doing the cataloguing. It comes and goes depending on the mood and the season, really. So yeah, try not to get too invested, but as always, with anything in terms of any hobby, really, it's more about having fun. So I hope you had fun. Hopefully I didn't waffle on too much. Hopefully I didn't annoy you too much with the silly voices, but hey, if there's some kind of talent there and someone recognizes it, then that's great. But yeah, no, thanks up, signing up, enjoy, and keep railway.